This is the issue. Facebook sends you personal emails and personal messages to either your Facebook account or your email address. And it tells you this right here. Let's read it together. Hi. Help us verify your identity so that we can resolve your issue. We can accept any of the following: a government-issued ID that shows your name and date of birth, 2 different forms of ID that both shows the same name. Additionally, one of the IDs must include a photo or date of birth that matches the information on your profile. If you don't have an ID that shows your name as well as, my phone's about dead, as well as your photo or date of birth, you can provide 2 forms of ID that shows the same name and government issue ID that includes a date of birth or a photo that matches the information on your profile. See different kinds of ID we accept in our help center. Let's go to their help center, shall we? What types of ID does Facebook accept? You can confirm your identity in one of 3 ways when submitting documentation. Documentation. Why does Facebook want documentation for you to be on a public social media website? Ask yourself that question. Keep that question in mind as we continue to read on. Please cover up any personal information we don't need to verify your identity. Credit card number, social security number. We encrypt people's connections to Facebook by default, including ID you send to us. We delete your ID information after verification is complete. Keep in mind, once again, why do you need verification for social media public website? Option 1. We will accept any government-issued ID that contains your name and date of birth. Examples: birth certificate, driver's license, passport, marriage certificate, official name change paperwork, personal or vehicle insurance card, non-driver's government ID, disability, SNAP, which is food stamps, national ID card, green card, residence permit, or immigration papers, voter ID. Option 2. You can provide 2 different forms of ID from the following list: a bank statement and library card, but not 2 bank statements. The name of your ID must match each other, and one of the IDs must include a photo or date of birth that matches the information on your profile. Below are some examples of IDs we'll accept: bank statement, bus card, credit card, check, employment verification, library card, magazines, mail, medical records, membership ID, pension card, union membership paperwork, professional ID, paycheck stub, permit, school card. They're really getting deep in there, aren't they? School records, social security card, utility bill, yearbook photo, actual scan, or yearbook photograph page in your yearbook. Option 3. If you don't have an ID that shows your authentic name as well as your photo or date of birth, you can provide 2 forms of ID from option 2 above, and then provide a government ID that includes a date of birth or photo that matches the information on your profile. We won't add the name or other information from the government ID to your account. For example, John Smith, blah, blah, and rest blotted out. Was this helpful? Yes or no? Okay, since it says that it will not share your personal information, such as your credit card number, your address, or anything, phone number, anything like that. Okay, let's do a quick search of what will happen when you give it your first and last name, your city and state, and your date of birth. Let's check it out, shall we? Let's go to another website. Google.com. Let's type in any name. There's 2 right there that I've already tried. First name, last name, city and state. And watch what happens. There's that person's name. And bam, there's an address. There's a telephone number. You can even do a background check on that person. Oh my God, there's a new number. There's an address once again. So, tell me, are you really, really, really safe and secure on Facebook? Are you? You really, really safe and secure on Facebook? I mean, seriously, ask yourself that question. You know, are you really, really safe and secure? Why would Facebook ask a person to give them your private information like that? Why? I mean, your private information is your personal information. Why does a social media website ask you for a birth certificate, a driver's license, a passport, a yearbook, picture, photo, your name, your date of birth, when that's all that a predator needs to locate you? Those two small little details: name, date of birth, city and state. That's all that they need. Sure, Facebook didn't give it out, but those 2 or 3 little small little details, you just exposed yourself to a whole world of whatever type of people that may be out there that can track you down using your first and last name, your real first and last name, your real date of birth, your real city and state. You can easily be tracked down, and you can easily come home from work one day and have some freak standing on your front porch waiting for you. Is Facebook really, really protecting you? Are they? Is it really worth it? I say delete your Facebook account. If they do not support you using code names, nicknames, made up names, or however, if they do not support that, if they do not understand that you're concerned about your safety when dealing with all types of freaks or whatever it is on the internet, if they don't understand that your personal information is your personal information, please, I beg you, do not let a place like Facebook trick you to think that that's what they need in order for you to socialize with your friends. You don't need Facebook for that. Your private info is your private info. Do not let Facebook invade your privacy. You can easily be tracked down using your real first and last name and date of birth and city and state. That's all that a predator needs to locate you. Please protect yourself. I beg you.